Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys some tips I wish I knew before I started my art journey, and I hope these tips are helpful for any of you guys that are thinking or actually about to start your journey on YouTube as well. So the first advice I'd like to give is, and I would say the most important one when it comes to starting your art journey, is to not compare yourself with other people. Comparing where you are now to someone else that has already been doing art for like 2 years or 3 years, they're obviously going to have a lot more experience more than you do. Of course, it's very good for us to look at other people and get inspired by their work, but where sometimes a lot of us artists go wrong is comparing what our art journey or our skills even looks like, and that itself could be very harmful and very dangerous when you are trying to overcome certain things in your art. And of course, keep getting inspired by other artists out there. That is an amazing thing, but always try to not compare yourself or compare what your art style looks like even, because everyone has a unique way of drawing, everyone has a unique way of doing art, and that is what makes us different. The second tip I'm going to give would be always try to experiment with different mediums and technique. Don't be scared to try different things. Don't be scared to try different mediums and technique, because if it goes bad, no one else is going to have to see your art. Like, it's for you. It's your art, it's for you. No one else has to see it if you don't want them to. So that is the best way for you to get better, practicing. When you practice different styles and different techniques, then you're actually able to find which one you love and which one you're actually really good at. The third tip I'm going to give would be just be yourself. Now this is very important because a lot of people, and this was something I dealt with as well, I was obviously dealing with a lot of trying to find my style and trying to find something that I really loved, and in those moments of also comparing myself with other artists, I started to copy their work. Like, not necessarily copy, but like I would look at how they did certain things, and I would basically try to do the same thing, but I never really enjoyed that because it just didn't feel like me. Yeah, the more I kept practicing, I was able to find my own art style, that I became happy, and now I'm able to practice more and also get inspired from other artists, but not necessarily copy that exact work. Be true to yourself and just remember that everyone's different, and if we're all the same, art would definitely be boring. The fourth tip I'm going to give is never give up. Now this is something that, of course, it's very hard at certain times, especially with like when some people get art blocks and some people are just burnt out as well, but it's just always to remember not to give up. Now it's something that we all might come or have as different stages in our life when we are practicing our art and just trying to get better. But and I know sometimes, especially with some of us that have social media, and you're trying to post on Instagram and TikTok and you're just not doing well, it's something I had to like fully understand, to just not give up, because you never know. One day there is going to come a time where your art just gets you the right audience. You want to have the right people that actually like your art for you, like they like your art style, and they would obviously be the people that when it comes to selling your art, they will show up for you. So it's like, never give up. Even if you're not getting audience right now, you wouldn't even want to get the wrong audience. You don't want to get people that when you want to start selling art, like they don't even show up, but you have like 1 point something K followers stuff. But yeah, so never give up and continue to post, even if you're not getting the likes that you want. To remember that you're not posting for other people, you're also posting for yourself. You post because you enjoy what you're doing as well. Now the last tip I'm gonna give would be, don't be afraid to make mistakes, because when you make mistakes, that is where we learn. That's the moment where we're like, okay, this is what I did wrong this time, this is how I can improve it on. You're gonna see the change, because the more you practice, even when you make mistakes, you're going to get better. And that is how a lot of artists get better. They don't stop when they make a mistake, they learn from their mistakes, and which is something that we all should know. And this is a very important tip to always remember. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. You making a mistake does not mean that you're not an artist. It doesn't mean that you don't know how to draw. It simply means that you are learning. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes. It doesn't make you any less of an artist. And for anyone who is starting the art journey, I just hope that this helps you, and I hope that this inspires you to keep going and not to actually give up, because trust me, you'll get there and you're going to be happy that you never gave up on your art. So I will see you guys in the next video. You guys can always comment down what tips or what advice or what videos you'd like to see me do next, and once again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.